stop exactly what you're doing. You got to watch this before you continue drop shipping, before you start drop shipping, before you even stop drop shipping as a whole. You need to stop and watch this. It's the real Zaki. Back at it with another video. As you guys may know, I'm dropping fire content every single day, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, make sure to drop a thumbs up, definitely hit the notification bell. And as for today's winner for my daily mentorship course giveaway, one-on-one stuff, it's boom, right there. That's my daily winner. Go DM me, go comment something, get in contact with me, you're gonna get your stuff, right? Essentially, how do you enter? You might be wondering. All you gotta do is follow me on IG, The Real Zaki, notification bell, and subscribe. Those three things, you'll be good to go. So as we know, and as we were talking about, stop drop shipping. Watch this. You gotta watch this before you stop, right? Understand this full well. It takes money to make money. In some cases, this isn't a fact in every place, right? Especially when it comes to service-based businesses, when it comes to businesses where you're middlemaning, sometimes it doesn't really take a lot of upfront cost to get to where you want to be. But as you guys have understood, especially, I'll talk about all three scenarios, somebody that's drop shipping right now, there are multiple stages in drop shipping. People that have been drop shipping for quite some time, but that haven't found really that winning product, and they're waiting for it to happen and haven't really found success. Then there's the next stage, people that have found mediocre success, that are really there, that want to get going, and there's that lost stage where they don't know what the hell is going on. And really, that's what it comes down to. And once you kind of grasp and understand those three things, back at it again with the technical difficulties, but I don't know exactly where I left off, but kind of my train of thought was in the sense of, you have to understand that there's these three stages, right? People are waiting for their winning product, people are on the search of their winning product, there are people that are just lost, right? There are people that want to bootstrap, there are people that are willing to invest a lot of money. There's so many different stages that people are going through, and once you kind of grasp this idea as a whole, you'll be able to identify yourself as one person. And then there's those people that are done dropshipping. They're like, this is not for me, I'm donezo. And really, you got to watch this video all the way through, because this will correlate and resonate with every single person, right? Speaking from experience, I've been doing drop shipping for over 4.5 years, right? I'm 20 years old, running on 21. I've been drop shipping from about 16 and a half, 17 years old. And to be straightforward and honest, I didn't make money till I was about 18. That's really the fact. That's what it comes down to. I learned a lot. I gained a lot of experience, met a lot of people. And one thing I could tell you, out of my 4 years of experience, 4.5, almost 5 years of experience, that's a lot of time that you could save just by watching this video, is that, hey, I never thought what I thought would sell never sold. What I never thought would sell was my most amazing winner that made me 100K in a month. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, a lot of you guys have kind of understood this and are kind of at a cross point and a breaking point that this makes sense, but that will correlate with some people. But the people that haven't really started drop shipping or kind of done with it, they're like, what the hell? Like, what do you mean what you don't think sells? Well, to be straightforward and honest, we psychologically choose products and items to sell based on our thoughts. Once you go into it with an unbiased mindset and kind of understand, hey, this is a wide open market and I can attack it in multiple and different places, and kind of look at what my consumer wants and needs, not my wants or needs, you'll be able to start moving progress, right? And start making steps forward. And once you kind of grasp and understand that, you went from point A to B. How do you get from point B to C? This is where the patience comes in. They say patience is the winner of all things. Would you rather be the tortoise or the hare? If you win at the end, what matters if you're the hare? You got halfway there. It doesn't matter if you quit too early. And this is for the people that think they're done, that want to be done. Don't. Keep going. Be patient. It took me 2 years, and look where I am today. I would have never thought I'd be where I am today if I quit. Or if somebody told me when I was 16 and a half, hey, you're going to accomplish X, Y, Z in 4 years. Like, you're insane. Get the hell out of my face, right? But once you kind of grasp, hey, I am at point A. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what the hell I'm learning. I don't know what this shit is, but I want to make money online, and I want to kind of have the freedom because I deserve it. Well, you're exactly where I am, right? And then you go over to, hey, how much does this cost, right? Well, to be straightforward and honest, you could bootstrap with $0. You can make it from $0 to $100. You can make it to $100, $1,000. I've seen people fail with $10,000 to spend, right? And I've seen people succeed with only $100. Well, it really comes down to your mindset and also where you are in your state. Because if 50% of it's mindset, because a lot of people are weak mentally. They don't understand that, hey, you have to fall on your face a lot of times to actually maybe get through that wall or break that point where it kind of held you back. And that's really one thing that beginners, people that are intermediate, people that are even experts I've seen. I've coached people and talked to people that I've helped them scale. People that were doing 30K a month, which I would consider is very well, and he's well done. He knows what he's doing in his profession. I've helped them scale to 90,000. Some of them have surpassed me, and I helped them do that, right? Just by breaking mental barriers that were there and they were scared of. Once you kind of grasp that point and kind of establish those things, you'll be able to start moving forward and start seeing kind of a progress as a whole. A lot of you guys are held back by one thing. It's called fear. If you have this subject of fear always and forever, you won't be able to start moving forward in any form or fashion just based on one thing. A lot of entrepreneurs take risk. Being in business, being an entrepreneur is risk, right? So you got rid of that first fear because you're willing to be not the norm, even though it's kind of cool. There's a big community built around it. There's people like me, Gary Vee, and millions of people that are above me, better than me at what they're doing right now, which I'm gonna catch them one day, but they're doing right now, and essentially they're preaching XYZ and they're saying it's so easy, you can do it today. To be straightforward and honest, a lot of you guys break that first fear and be like, hey, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur, I'm gonna try this out. But you don't break the real fear of actually risking it all. You don't have your back against the wall. You're always thinking, hey, I have school in the background, I have work in the background, mom and dad are helping me. And that's what's limiting you. Because if you don't break those factors and you don't get rid of those fears, you won't be able to get a point A to point Z ever. Once I was in a position of make it or die, like that's really where my mentality was. I was down to my last $50. The real OG subs know I was down to my real last $50 and I made it work, right? And my business flourished off of that last $50 and reinvesting and going about it that way. I never made money off the business maybe like 3 months in, but at that point, what did I care? My business was making money. I had cash in my bank, but it was going back to the business, but I didn't care. I was making progress, right? And as human beings, that's one thing that kind of suffices as a mental note, is if we see progress, we work harder or we get lazier. It's one or two things. There's really no in between. As for example, let's say a guy works out and he starts to see he's making six-pack abs. He gets six-pack abs, he starts to realize either, hey, I want to go more at this and I want to get chiseled six-pack abs, or he'll be like, hey, I'm good, I can take a little break and take 90 days off, and all of a sudden he's back to point A. And he was at point X, you know what I mean? He was only one step away from his goal. And it's really, I've seen both, I've been through both. And that's really the point where I want to kind of establish for you guys. Some of you guys haven't even touched where you want to go and kind of at a point where, hey, this isn't for me, or you have shiny object syndrome. You're jumping from point A to point B. There are so many variables that you can personally be going through that could be affecting how and what you're doing online and your success overall long term. Until you break all these habits and until that you successfully get through all of this, you will not start seeing success. And to be the truth of it all, that's unfortunate, just based on the fact that, hey, some of you guys are about to quit today. You're gonna watch this video and you're gonna quit. It's unfortunate. You're not gonna invest money into yourself. You're not gonna try to put those hours in to learn if you don't want to put the money in. To be honest, I'll tell you guys there's two options. You could either, this is really what it comes down to. All information that's out there is on YouTube. The only thing that's not out there is services that are done for you. You can't find that on YouTube. You can only pay for those. Well, cool. But if you want to search on YouTube, go ahead. I've seen people create successes off of my YouTube videos alone. If you want to speed up the process, there are courses out there. I haven't released one openly yet. I've done some little stuff, but it's not. There's some insane stuff coming along, but it's been about a year and I really haven't had the need, but I'm excited for what I have to offer you guys soon. But breaking that down and going over it all, there's a lot of things that take place as a whole in the Shopify dropshipping realm. From finding products to sourcing those products, dealing with supplier problems, dealing with your ads being shut down, dealing with your Facebook ads account being deactivated, dealing with the Instagram account being banned, dealing with the influencer taking your money. There are so many variables that you could possibly go through that eventually you might just be like, hey, this is not for me, this is too much. Well, I completely understand, I commend you. If you aren't willing to put in 50 hours, 80 hours a week of spare time into a business, it's not for you. This is not a part-time job and I want a full-time income. It doesn't work like that. You can't work 20 hours and expect to get paid for 40. That's not how the world works, and you guys fully understand this. But when it comes to online business, a lot of people take it as a joke. I know I did. Starting out, I took it as something that wasn't serious. I was like, hey, I'm gonna flip stuff on eBay. Okay, I'm gonna put in an hour, you know what I mean, 30 minutes a week, you know, where's the money at? That's really what I was asking. That's really where that's where my mindset was at. And that's what kills us, right? And until you finally understand that and hear this, you shouldn't stop. You should stop. You should wait. Send this to anybody that you know that's dropshipping. Until they understand all these points and kind of grasp these things, they won't stop making progress in any form or fashion on dropshipping or Shopify or online business. And that's really my message to you, and I'm excited for what you can accomplish. And make sure to watch tomorrow's video because we're going to be back with the fire content every single day. See you guys. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.